I want to get your thoughts on, people have a hard time talking about money in a way that's powerful and deal with difficulties. What do you say to people that avoid the conversation or stumble around it or just have a hard time with it?
Well, indeed, people have a hard time speaking about money. It is for many reasons. One is that it is so important to us, so intimate, so central to our lives, to our status. One reason people are reluctant to speak about money, say to friends, associates, is because people care about their social status. And one part of social status is how much money do you have? Now, I don't know how much money you have. You don't know how much money I have. If I told you and you told me, we will find that one of us has more than the other, and the other one would feel second to the first. And so we do ourselves a favor by just not disclosing that to each other. And it is hard within families as well. But we do that. You know, people have odd thinking if you move from culture to culture about how to deal with money. So, one of the stories I know and I tell is about a woman a financial advisor, who lent her son some $27,000 for his tuition. And the agreement was that he will start paying right after he completed his studies. But the kid, of course, had nothing at that time. He did not even have money to buy his girlfriend an engagement ring. And you can imagine what his mother's demand did to their relations. Now, the mother thought that she's doing him a favor, teaching him financial responsibility. But of course, I hope that at that time, at that moment, she realized that how much wrong her approach is. And as I was listening to her, I was thinking about my life and my parents. When we married, Nava and I was 22, Nava was 21. A few months before the wedding, my parents came to see Nava's parents. We had dinner together. After dinner, Nava and I were excused to go for a walk, and our parents sat down to business. Business meant finding how much each pair of parents will contribute to the young couple to get them going on their life together, a down payment on a house. You know, my parents were far from wealthy. They are Holocaust survivors. Nava's parents had even less. But as I found out much later, Nava's mom said to his father, whatever Meir's parents offer, we will match.
Mm.
And so they borrowed some of that money from relatives and repaid that. You can see how different this is, and how exaggerated sometimes our fears are that if we tell our kids that we have money, they're going to become spendthrifts. They're going to think that they don't need a career. They will just rely on their parents. Some do, but most don't, especially if you help them find a vocation in life. And so, again, it is important to have money. Money underlies life, but life is much more than money.
Yeah. That, it's better. What is it? It's better to give with a warm hand
Than a cold one.
than a cold one. I
Yeah.
mean, that's really powerful.